Lexington County, South Carolina Sheriff said today he is sending more investigators to the scene where the children's bodies were found.
That road is off Alabama State Highway 10 in Wilcox County, about a mile and a half away from the town of Oak Hill. And that is where we find our Fox 10 News reporter, Candace Murphy.
And she joins us live with that update. Candace.
Yeah, Bob and Lenise, investigators were out here all day yesterday afternoon. This is a multi-state, multi-agency investigation, and this is the road that they were on. Just take a look behind me. It's a dirt road. It's used, from what I heard from people in the community, for timber, and it's just very desolate out here. There's nothing out here, and this is where investigators say the father, Timothy Jones Jr., 32 years old, left the bodies of his 5 children. Now, I just spoke with the deputies in South Carolina, and they tell me that a waiver has been signed to send Jones back to South Carolina. They're expecting it to happen sometime in the near future. I'm told it will most likely happen tomorrow. I'm also told that Jones Jr. had previous arrest charges, but we don't know at that time what his criminal history is. Now, Steve Alexander was out here earlier today speaking with some people in the community who are very upset about this. They're asking a lot of questions about why this happened and why Mr. Jones Jr. chose this spot to leave his kids. He has that report.
This is the road where the bodies of the 5 children from South Carolina were found yesterday. However, authorities believe the children's father, Timothy Ray Jones Jr., killed the victims in South Carolina. The road starts off as a rock or gravel road off Highway 10. About a block down becomes a dirt road. It widens to an area where trees have been cleared for lumber. You see a lot of lumber trucks rolling down the streets of Oak Hill, a town about a mile and a half away at the intersections of State Highways 10 and 21. Oak Hill has a post office, mileage signs to other nearby towns, and a grocery store. Robert Davis works at Oak Hill Grocery. He was off yesterday, but heard about the crime shortly after the children's bodies were discovered.
It was kind of unusual, not anything you would expect, in a small town, but I just go to prove, it can happen anywhere.
Still, Davis says he can't understand why this crime happened.
For that murder, especially, anyone who would have the audacity, to take the life of children.
Well, I work here. Actually, I work here, and I was the one who called my boss and told my boss about it.
Kimberly Anderson said word of the tragedy spread quickly.
People really just started to call asking did they find kids in Oak Hill, and we was like, no, but we think it might be in Butler County. But unfortunately, it was here in Oak Hill, yes.
Can you believe something like this happened?
No, not for real, for real.
As of the last census figures 2 years ago, only 25 people live in Oak Hill. David Matner is not one of them. He was bicycling through Oak Hill this morning on his way from Wisconsin to Florida.
I heard, I'm shocked, I've got goosebumps, I just can't believe it, but I do.
Matner says he found the crime especially shocking because during his cross-country trip, people he's met have been very kind.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I wouldn't have thunk this, it's just mind-boggling,
And until authorities reveal more answers, people living and visiting Oak Hill will have a hard time dealing with the terrible discovery made on a quiet dirt road. Reporting from Oak Hill, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.
Now, investigators in South Carolina tell me that they have wrapped up the crime scene as of today, and that the only investigators who are actually in Mississippi or in Alabama are with the suspect, Mr. Jones, and they're waiting to transport him over to South Carolina, where he will be charged with murder, according to officials. For now, we're live in Wilcox County. I'm Candace Murphy, Fox 10 News.